The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Mr. versus Mrs. Lagrasso versus Lagrasso exclusively right here on Vince Russo's The Brand and on Big Vito Audio. I am the Mrs. Part. I am Noel Lagrasso. I'm here with my husband, Big Vito Lagrasso, who happens to be the Mr. Part. And how are you doing today, Vito?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show. Well, it's my show.
I was going to say, it's your show. Thanks for having me.
Anyways, the BIGV from the LOG coming to you live, baby, live. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's doing good. Hello to all the people in the Russo brand. I hope you subscribe. Hit the button and subscribe for the Big Vito brand. We really appreciate your support.
Where do you subscribe? Twitch.tv/the Big Vito brand.
Yep, and we might have another affiliation with it. We just got invited to a new group.
Oh, we're not allowed to talk about it.
Well, we'll let you know, but we just got invited to a new group. So that'll be pretty good.
Yeah, they sent us a confidentiality thing. We can't really, but it's going to be big, so it's kind of pretty cool that we got
everything is going good. They like our show, so I think everything is going good. I hope everybody's doing good with the COVID out there, staying safe. You know, it's flu shot season, guys. Make sure you get your flu shots. You know,
a good friend of ours, Mary, told me a suggestion that I forgot to share with you yesterday. She said we should wait until October to get our flu shot. She said that is the time when it will last the longest through the flu season. She said the first week of October. So make sure you make your appointments to go get your flu shot the first week of October.
Right.
That's when, and she was a nurse, so she knows about these things. She's a very smart lady. She said first week of October.
Well, I was a doctor, you know.
You were not. Doctor. Vito Joseph, is there anything that you haven't pretended to be?
No, my mama said that I could be anything I want in the world.
Your mama? Did you just say my mama said?
My
mama said I could be whatever I want. My mama said.
You know.
Oh my God. Okay, Vito. So here's the big news. Even though it was a close battle between a night owl and a morning person, you fucking won again. You're on a roll. People at 51% said that they prefer to be a morning person opposed to a night owl. So you won again. Do you want to give like a speech?
I just want to thank all the loyal subscribers out there for voting for the BIGV from the LOG. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate the support. It's good to be in the winner's circle once again. Yesterday during Cornhole, I won a deed to a house, and the way to sign it is Vito J. Lagrasso.
You did want a deed to a house. What are you going to do with that house? Are you going to let them live in it continually? Or are you going to rent it to them? Or sell it?
This mofo's out.
You can't throw family out of their home because you won the deed to the house.
Anyway, we had a good time yesterday. Cornhole was great as ever. And still, your holiday Labor Day Cornhole champion, Big Vito.
You win Cornhole every Labor Day.
I win every Labor Day. I win all the time. I win all the time in Cornhole. You're not beating me.
You are the champ of Cornhole, I think.
No, I think so.
Yes, you are. Okay, so you're the big champ of Cornhole. You're a big champ of the thing. What is the debate for today?
Well, we just came up with it a little while ago, and we figured, you know, we'll surprise everybody with, would you rather go to Vegas or would you rather go to the beach? Now, Noel...
I want us to go to Vegas when coronavirus and everything is over because I feel like we need an away vacation. I would like to go back to Vegas. Vito promised me on our honeymoon that he would take me back, and things had happened where my health got a little iffy, so we didn't get to go. So I'm thinking now is the time that Vito takes me back to Vegas. And your sister wants to go too.
And I, the BIGV from the LOG, like that Cozumel life, you know, on the beach, fresh guacamole, fresh suntan, looking good, volleyball.
But you got guacamole here, and we live in Florida.
Not fresh
everywhere.
guacamole.
They don't make fresh guacamole.
Were you ever in Cozumel?
I've never been anywhere.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so you don't know. So how could you say?
But I said you can get fresh guacamole here. I do live here.
Not the way they make it.
How do they make it?
Fresh.
Oh, Christ. Okay, so that's your debate for today, is that you want the people to decide whether we go to Vegas or we go to Cozumel. You said the beach, though. Is it Cozumel
No,
specifically?
it's Cozumel.
Okay.
You're talking about, the Dominican Republic. You're talking about beach life, guys. Beaches.
So I want to go to Vegas and see shows and gamble and drink and carouse, and you want to go to Cozumel, so on the beach and eat guacamole.
No, no. It's not guacamole. It's not that. It's not just go sit on the beach and eat guacamole, because when you go away on a cruise and you go to the beaches or you go to the resorts that are all inclusive, it's probably one of the best times you have, because you have the beach, you have the pool, you have full buffet, you have drinks all day, you have games all day, games all night. It is awesome when you go away to the beach resorts.
So that's your argument, is that it's awesome to go to a beach.
Mm-hmm. Beach resorts.
My argument is, we went to Vegas on our honeymoon, and did we not have the best vacation ever?
We had a good time.
We had the best vacation ever. Were there not the best buffets at the best prices?
There was some good buffets. There.
And drinks, because you gamble and they bring you drinks right to your slot machine. We not have a good time playing the slot machine.
Yes, but when you go on an all-inclusive vacation to the beaches, you get the same and more.
But I like to go to Vegas because I like to see the shows. I like the atmosphere. I can go see the Liberace garage with all the cars. If I go to Cozumel or wherever, what am I going to do? I can't even push my walker through the sand. Am I going to have a good time? I think I'll have a good time in Vegas, because I'll go and I'll go see who's ever in the residency of there, what Britney Spears or whoever. I'll watch the shows, I'll get a concert, I'll go and I'll gamble, and me and Lily Fox will dress up fancy and go for drinks. I'll go to my favorite hotel, the Cosmopolitan.
But how could you say how am I going to get on the beach? But they have pools. They have several pools, several restaurants on premises. What?
They have that in Vegas. I can go to any pool I want in Vegas. You could go to the nudie pool. You love being nudie. Or naked, as your niece says.
But you got that there too. In Cozumel, you have topless bathing, which is awesome.
I'm not into it. If I take these bad boys out, it's going to draw some attention.
No, because when you go to those beaches, it's a natural thing. It's like how you grow up. It's a part of their culture. It's not oh my God, look at those. No, you're cool with it. You're smooth.
What are those? No, it's gonna be like that. Yeah, but what about Vegas?
What about
Vegas? The lights.
It's
the
expensive.
fountains.
It's expensive.
It was not expensive. When we went to Vegas, that was not expensive.
That's because you went with the BIGV from the LOG.
Look how upset you get when you think you're being not the LOG. Why can't we go to Vegas? I don't have a passport, number one, so I can't even go to Cozumel. I don't have a passport. So how am I going to go? I don't need a passport to go to Vegas. I just show up there.
So, if I was going on a trip to Italy, like you said, and you tell me you want to go, and you say, I'll go get a passport so I can go to a trip to Italy.
You told me I couldn't go with you on any trips.
Okay, so how are you going to Vegas?
I don't need a passport. I don't need a passport to go. But for me to go to Italy, I do. And for me to go, and I would love to go to Italy, because I've really never kind of been anywhere. I went to Jamaica once, but that's it. I've never really been anywhere. So if I went to any of those places, I guess I'd have to get a passport. But right now I don't have one. So if I want to just jump on a plane and go to a destination, it's got to be in the continental United States, because I don't have a passport.
Okay, that's fine.
So what's your answer to that? We just go to Vegas, or what?
No.
We have to let the people decide where we go.
You let the people decide, but I want to go back to the beaches.
Well, can't you go to Florida beaches?
It's not the same as going to all-inclusive resorts.
There's all-inclusive resorts here now. The Keys just opened an all-inclusive resort.
No, it's 8 hours away.
Well, how far is Mexico?
4. By plane.
Well, the Keys could be 4 by plane too, not even.
2 hours.
By plane. Okay, so then relatively closer. What is the big Vegas
But
making
Vegas
no sense.
is 6 hours.
But I love Vegas. That was me throwing dice, by the way. I love Vegas. I like to gamble. I like slot machines. Where did we go in Pennsylvania when we lived in Philly? Where did we go for vacation?
Atlantic City.
And what did we do?
You played the slots.
And what did you do?
Got drinks.
Right, and cheered. And got other people to cheer. And you loved it.
I did like it, but I also love the beach life too. I like to play beach volleyball. I like the beach atmosphere. I like to get my tan on, go to the gym, have a good breakfast, go to the aerobics classes.
Don't
swim
slide
in
to
the
have
ocean.
a good breakfast in there because that's you trying to reel me in.
No, but when I go on
You
those
smell
trips,
good.
thank you. When I go on those trips, I do go for the breakfast. I get, have my egg omelets. You know what I
Isn't
mean?
breakfast the best? How do you feel about bacon?
It's okay. It's not necessary.
What?
Not necessary.
Bacon is not necessary? I'm going to need a divorce lawyer. How can you say bacon is not a necessary? You did that on purpose. Bacon is not a necessary for a good breakfast?
But to my breakfast, it's not necessary.
How do you feel about pancakes?
Pancakes are good, especially if we go to IHOP and we get them with our favorite omelet, and we get these pancakes on the side.
Ooh, the big steak omelet? You
Yeah,
like the
those
big
are
steak?
good.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll forgive you. As long as you eat pancakes and you'll be in on the big steak.
No, didn't
but
we
the
just
bacon
hold
thing
on?
was
You didn't
awful.
tell the people that we made for the first time. We made protein pancakes.
Protein pancakes.
Yeah.
Somebody sent us those from the Russo brand. They
Right.
sent protein pancakes
So
for us to try.
they were very, very good. It was different to make, but we got the knack of it, and it was good, very good.
The thing with protein pancakes is when you pour them in the pan, they don't bubble up like normal pancakes. You wait for the bubbles and then you flip it. They don't do that. So you have to kind of like get your griddle hot, put it on there, and then you like flip it. Like they cook real fast, right?
Mm.
It was a little different, protein pancakes, but they were decent. I want to try to do the protein waffles. So I got a Minnie Mouse waffle maker. I'm going to try that. It sounds
Okay,
like
so
something a
that'd
little
be good.
kid would have. Minnie Mouse waffle maker.
I think so.
All right, so guys, we need you to decide what vacation. Should Vito go to his Cozumel or should Noel go to Vegas and, I don't know, do Vegas things? What do I do in Vegas? Gamble. I gamble. Should I go gamble in Vegas or should Vito go? We could go to shows. We could see.
They have shows there.
Oh, I've never been there. But you promised me we would go back to Vegas.
Yeah, so I would like to go back to Cozumel too,
I've never been there.
or the Dominican Republic.
Are you going alone or are you taking me?
If you want to go, you go. If you don't
No,
wanna go.
that's not how I asked you. I said, are you taking me?
And I said, if you'd like to go, you're gonna go. If you don't want to go,
Wouldn't it be nice if my husband said, hey, I'd like to take you on vacation?
but I don't want to take you anywhere you don't want to go.
Don't want to take me anywhere. You want to go by yourself and do all those like Tarzan contests everybody's talking about you did on the internet. Oh, see, now we get the look on the face. You want to go out there in your thong. How did you do it? Show me. You shaked and baked. What did you do? You started your special sauce?
Jealousies.
No, I'm not jealous. But here's the thing. We had a Labor Day party with our group of quarantined people yesterday, correct? And what happened yesterday?
I don't know.
What happened yesterday when you went over to the cooler in your swim trunks? You may as well put it out there because you were in a Tarzan contest. You may as well tell how it was.
Guys, me and my good looks and everything about me was on display. And all the ladies fell in love. They all got giddy. They all got that schoolgirl crush. They loved the BIGV from the LOG.
What did it have to do with? It's not about the BIG from the LOG. It's not about my good looks. What did it really have to do with? Your D. Just say it. We're honest on this show. We put everything out there. We've had fights on this show. Everybody knows. It's your D.
I'm well endowed, people.
He's well endowed. He's
The BIGV from the LOG.
He's Big Vito not because he's tall.
Right.
And that's the truth.
So, guys, it was, just something that happened, and women started drinking more.
No,
and
he leans
bras
over.
came off and hotel keys
Here's the
came
thing.
out.
Me and his sister have been on a, what would you say that it's almost like a quest to find the perfect swim trunks for Vito, because when he goes to the pool, all the women stare at him and point because he's well endowed, right? Is this too much for the Russo brand? I don't think so.
Go
I
ahead,
think we're
give it
fine.
out. Throw
So
it
he's
out.
well endowed, okay? So he goes out, and first he was wearing these tiny little, what are these things? Gold's Gym
The Gold's Gym shorts.
I hate them. His sister hates them. His whole family hates them. Everybody hates these shorts. My sister hates them. We all hate them, okay?
I hate them, but other people love them.
But we told Vito, listen, you can't wear these little shorts out at the pool anymore because they get wet and we see your bird. Like, you can't just let your bird fly at the pool. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you can't.
I was getting digits.
So, anyway, we bought him another pair of swim trunks with their blue, which is his favorite color, and they had pineapples on them. And they were short, but they weren't Gold's Gym Show Your Junk short, okay? Right? Am I right? He wore them one time and we never saw them again. And then all of a sudden he started wearing those long Balls Johnson shorts. What are they, basketball shorts? No. Lily Fox calls those long shorts that you wear, like the blue.
Yeah, just regular shorts.
Regular shorts, but they're long.
Those weren't good enough.
No, because you can see everything the Lord gave you plus extra he forgot about in those shorts. So then he has another pair of shorts that we gave him that are like mid-length and they're blue. This is what he's wearing yesterday. These were the approved shorts at the time. These are the approved swim shorts. So he goes over to the cooler, and then when he bent over, another lady in the pool started laughing, and I had to call her out. I said, stop laughing, because I knew what she was laughing about, because I could see, you know, his bird was reaching in the cooler to grab its own drink, literally, you know, because you see everything. And then another girl started. Then our friend Amanda laughed so hard she had to put her hand down on the side of the pool, and tears are rolling down her face. And Vito then recognizes now that everybody is in the pool looking over and giggling because of his shorts. So what does he do? Can I get you ladies anything? Do you need another drink, Amanda? How about you? Can I get you anything, Mare? Lily, do you want anything? He knew everybody was looking at his bird. He knew it. So he paraded around the pool, getting people drinks from the cooler. Well, now I think Amanda's not even breathing anymore. Her whole body is shaking on the side of the pool. And I'm just sitting there looking at his sister, and she's looking at me, and we're just, there's no winning this battle. We cannot find a pair of swim trunks to cover up Big Vito's junk to save our lives. It has a mind of its own. I'm surprised it doesn't have his own voter registration. Like, it is definitely, like, how do you live with that thing?
Very comfortably. It's the pride and joy of the BIGV from the LOG.
I don't understand as a woman how you guys walk around with these things in your pants. I don't get it. I don't know how you do it. How do you even sit without sitting on your balls?
It's a gift that I'm not giving back.
Well, nobody asked you to turn it in. But seriously, like, how are we going to get you shorts? Not shorts, but swim shorts. How do we get these?
I think I should just swim in a thong, honestly.
But that's even worse, because if you guys hit the subscribe button like our friend Scott Smith did, which he is a new subscriber to the Big Vito brand, and we want to thank him for subscribing. If you subscribe to the Big Vito brand, you'll be able to see Big Vito on shipmates, and he's stripping on the deck in a thong in a Tarzan contest. And Vito, like, seriously, even that, like, I don't know, guys, I'm a woman. I don't know how this works, but I would love if somebody would tell me how you keep that thing down so my husband doesn't look like he is in a Tarzan contest every time we go to swim with our friends or family. I would love if somebody could just let me know how that works. Is there anyone out there, anybody, a designer, anyone that makes, like, Big Johnson swimwear, like, I'm sorry, it worked me up yesterday. We had people in tears in the pool, all because you went over to the cooler and were like...
And the best was they looked at their husbands and just went...
Well, yeah, that was part of the problem. And then they laughed even harder. And I mean, there were people with tears rolling down their cheeks, laughing at Vito walking around with his junk. And it was covered, but it was like, hey guys, I'm at the pool too. Happy Labor Day. Pass me a Heineken. Like, it was definitely like out there. Like, how do you live with that, Vito?
Being a highlight of the night, all night, out of sight, dynamite.
Here comes the
That's
rhymes.
on it. It was good.
You know, of all the things that you tell people about that you do, you've done things that you don't really talk about that often, and stripper was one of those things that you were a stripper.
Yes, I was a mouse stripper at one time.
Yes, and and what was your male stripper name?
My name to being a stripper was Stallion.
Now, when you were a stripper, you didn't have this problem because you were supposed to stick your junk out, correct?
Yes, it got noted. It got seen. People tried to touch it. You know, it was emotional.
Vito!
They did. I made some money.
Oh my God. But you never talk about that. You just talk about all these made up careers that you have. But you really were. You've had a lot of jobs.
Right.
You had a lot of jobs.
No, I mean, how many people could say that they posed for Playgirl, they got the centerfold without doing that, and they were a stripper, they were a pro athlete, you know, a TV, movie star. I mean, and you know, I don't boast about these things that I've done, but this is life. And I just keep it cool, smooth.
You don't boast about the things you did, but your made up things you put over.
I'm a former Knick, guys, okay? I played in Madison. I squared in the Madison Square Garden. I played at the G. You know what I'm saying?
Did your bird score any points when you were part of the Knicks?
Many.
Your bird dribbled?
Yes.
Did your bird ever score on Larry Bird? Just out of curiosity.
No, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting?
Yes. It's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. So, guys, if you would like to vote, we have a little bit more time left, but if you guys would like to vote on whether we should go to Cozumel or whether we should go to Vegas, or whether you guys would like to go to Cozumel or whether you would rather go to Vegas, make sure you hit us up on Twitter at Magic Tea Spiller is where you will be able to vote. I will have the vote up on Monday. It will run 5 days, and you'll be able to vote, and then we'll have a winner. Guys, seriously, Vegas. I've lost 2 weeks in a row. I can't live with this much longer. You guys got to vote for me.
Guys, I'm just playing it cool. You know, we're going to Cozumel, going to the Dominican Republic, the hot beaches. You know what I'm saying? We do our thing out there.
I can't stop yawning.
I don't know what's the matter with you.
I don't know either. I'm not even tired. I just keep yawning. It's been a long week.
Been a
Long weekend for me.
weekend.
But guys, go ahead and vote. Also, Twitch subscribers this week. If you were to Twitch,
No, that's pretty good, guys. Thank you very much.
yeah, we got to. We would love some more. So we're going to put out this week Double Dare with Big Vito and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, you guys
Raw
gotta
and
catch
Raging
it.
Cajun. Vito is amazing. The host absolutely hated you. The whole thing, the host was like, oh, Big Vito. Like, he hated Vito's guts, and Vito knew it. So Vito fucks him at the end. So you got to watch that. That's going to be for subscribers only. And then we're going to also do a watch through coming up with Lily Fox wants to sit with us, your sister, to do the watch through because, believe it or not, she's never seen your dating show thing.
Yeah.
So she's going to come on and do a watch through with us. I believe that's next week. We're going to do that because she wants to do some podcasting.
That's good.
Oh, listen, it just started raining horrible. Do you hear it? Oh my gosh.
Just in time as we're closing the show.
Well, we got a little bit more to go. So, anyway, twitch.tv/the Big Vito brand is where you're going to be able to see that. And nobody shuts us down. We own our names, so we're good to stream as much as we want.
That's a
The
big
Big
topic
Vito
there.
brand Twitch is here to stay. By the way, solidarity to all our brothers and sisters out there on Twitch. Don't shut your channel down. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Don't
guys.
shut your shit down for anybody. Nobody owns you. No one owns you. Keep it going. Am I right? Give me up.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. All right, Vito, what do you want to put over? Because we have a little bit more time left, and we talked about your junk. We talked about voting. We talked about you winning last week. Do you have anything else you want to touch on while we're here?
I want to talk about LeBron crying during the playoffs.
See, I haven't watched any basketball at all. Fill me in on this.
They're playing tonight, and they lost the first game of the second series. And you know how I love when Carmelo goes up against LeBron, because Carmelo plays LeBron even all the time. And when they go head to head, Carmelo eats him up, and I love it so much. And then LeBron comes back crying, bitching, and moaning. And then this week, if you didn't hear, they compared LeBron to Scottie Pippen, and he took offense to it.
Really? Scottie Pippen was amazing.
Scottie Pippen has 6 rings, right? And they're talking about being a co-pilot, right? And, being a wingman. And then they said, well, in Miami, LeBron was the wingman to Dwayne Wade.
Right.
Okay? So when they compared LeBron to Scottie Pippen, it started a whole big thing on the war, on the wars, and like people got offended, and he got offended. Scottie Pippen got offended. Like, what do you? He said, I got, when at the bottom, at the end of the day, guys.
Sorry.
At the end of the day, guys, Scottie Pippen's got 6 rings, and nobody talks about it. He's a 6-time champion. LeBron's been to the finals 9 times. He's got 3 rings. Okay, and if Kawhi and the Clippers win and beat out the Lakers this year, does that make Kawhi Leonard the better ball player because he won a championship with 3 different teams?
I remember Scottie Pippen with Michael Jordan, and
Yeah.
they were the team in
They
the 90s.
were
The Bulls
great.
were the team. So anybody that would take offense to being compared to that great dynasty of the Chicago Bulls, LeBron. How do I feel about LeBron, though? I get really mad. I hate him. I get really mad. And when I used to get tired in the gym, or I would get like a cramp in my leg or something, Vito used to go, "Oh, come on, LeBron," and then I would get really mad, and then I would kill my workout. And he was like, "All right, Carmelo, all right." That was our thing. Can't stand LeBron. Can't stand him. By the way, people are asking us when the NBA's coming back. I told them we'll see about getting the game. Everybody's asking when our stream's coming back.
Yeah, guys, we might be doing Getting Color live on Twitch.
Yeah.
So, guys, look out for the advertisement for that, because I know people like to get in color and they want to hear the wrestling stuff. So, if you guys look out for that, that would be awesome. If you guys subscribe, we'd appreciate it. I think that's about all we got.
I think that's it. I think
All
we
right.
covered it. We hopefully will have again, your sister has requested another Mr. versus Sister episode. She thinks that because she won the vote, that you gave her the coronavirus, and she won, that you owe her a dinner.
I don't know her jack.
So
crap.
she asked me today if she could come on next week for a Mr. versus Sister debate, where I stand in the center and I handle the debating next
Guys,
week. You versus her on
I
whether
have 7 COVID tests, all negative.
But you lost the vote, so she believes that you owe her a dinner because she won the vote and you gave her COVID.
She is begging. Do you know that she's a liar? Okay.
No, she is
Yeah,
not.
she's a liar.
That is my best friend. I will not allow it.
Do you know that she made these false accusations about paying some boat money, making payments of $850 at 9 payments of $850
To someone else, not you.
to someone else, right? And she ain't got a dime to pay. She ain't got a dime in her pocket,
She's
right?
got tons of money. Well, not to say she's got
She'll
tons of
ride
money.
on the boat. She'll spend the gas money. She'll drink all the wine on the boat. But to think that she's gonna pay for payment, you're out of your goddamn
She
mind.
bought me 2 of my favorite bottles of
Yeah,
wine
because
today.
Jim Hershey my boy Jimmy probably paid for it.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Guys,
No.
stay tuned.
Apparently, lightning's been detected in our case. You ready to wrap this up, brother?
Let's go.
All right, guys, you can join us right here on the Russo brand every Monday. Make sure you vote. Is it Vegas? Is it Cozumel? Which would you like to go to? It's Twitter at the Magic Tea Spiller. The vote will run for 5 days. Winner will be announced right here next week. Also, make sure to subscribe to us on twitch.tv/the Big Vito brand. We have a lot of subscriber specials coming up right now, and nobody's shutting us down because we own our names. And
Go ahead.
you slowed my roll. You can also check us out on anywhere you get podcasts for audio. iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and we have more places coming up, as well as Alexa devices under podcasts and Flash Briefing. Go ahead, Big Vito.
I just wanted to say that somebody had bought a shirt this week, showed up at softball. They showed it off. I was very thankful. Thank you for buying a shirt. I know you watch the show. Just know it's appreciated. And
thank you for watching the show. This is a friend of yours, correct?
yes.
Okay, this is a friend. I was going to say, because
he's a big fan, a big friend. And, you know, when he came to the field, he was very, very proud. He walked around the field. I was playing. When I got a chance to go over to him, I thanked him. You know, I appreciate it.
So the softball team is now, like, getting color.
Yeah, getting color.
I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us again. We'll see you right back here next week for another Mr. versus Mrs. debate. Bye-bye.